All right. Well, hi. Here we are once again for Waterdeep Epic Heist. Everybody, take this moment as we return to the game to roll for blame.
I started double hearing you because I didn't have my Twitch on mute. What did you say?
Oh, dang. I said everybody needs to roll for blame. Just a d20.
It's my fault.
1, 2, 3,
I'll
not
Sorry,
it.
I
just
called
That's
not
not.
it.
That's not a roll. That's a declaration. So.
Yeah, I called not it. I'm out. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's not how that works. Dude, they're coming in nice and low, though. Let's see if Shay can beat them.
Whoa.
Oh, I rolled as me.
No. All right. So it's definitely somehow Twist's fault. Don't ask me how or why or, where fault actually lies. But for now, it's Twist's fault. That being said, that's not really anybody's fault. Sometimes shit just happens. What's important is everybody's more or less alive at the end of this. And Twist and Rose in particular, the last thing you remember is seeing your body left on the warehouse floor, and you were starting to ascend up into a white light. You probably had envisioned however your own particular afterlives would be. Not really sure what kind of afterlife awaits a fairy, because you're an extraplanar creature, so you may not even have an afterlife. But Rose is, a humanoid, and while her ancestry is Fae, Coraline loves her, and she has a promised afterlife where she would have been going. But as you were drifting, you felt yourselves get yanked back down into your bodies, and a voice just said, "It's not time yet." And then you each simultaneously took a gasp of air and coughed up the Baja Blast kind of flavor of a healing potion as your two friends stand over you, both looking quite panicked at the fact that mere moments ago you were both quite dead.
Hand comes up to drop down. Leh.
All right, one of you got lay on hands, the other got Baja Blasted.
We just got the lay on hands.
Yeah, Rose,
So
you taste Baja Blast.
When did healing potions become Baja Blast? I mean, I'm not complaining, but
Well, they've always been Baja Blast, so there's
okay.
no matter of when. It was more of a matter of how.
Shit, was I clinically dead?
Yeah, your heart stopped. It was fucking awful.
Why do your ribs feel like they're on the outside and now on the inside, now on the outside and inside?
Yeah, Twist probably had it a lot worse. Like their little tiny rib cage had probably been rended open by the giant beak, but a firm application of lay on hands fixed that right up. Somehow.
Now you'll never be able to get over the mental damage and scars that you took, but the physical ones will fade in time. It's fine.
So, we're definitely going to need to go over our
Everything.
Yeah.
coordination. But we'll worry about that once this mission is complete. Does anyone have a burlap sack?
I have a bag of holding.
Cool.
Where the hell did you
Let's
get a bag
take
of
this
holding?
fucking brain with us and sell it for parts. I'm sure an alchemist would love it.
I mean, she's an artificer, so she probably made it.
Twist did make it, yes.
Well, yeah, this thing is. I don't know what the hell this thing even is. So.
Whatever it is, it's got poison in its tentacles.
Bird-faced brain beak bastard.
Yeah, I like that name. We'll keep that, whatever the hell its actual name is.
Would you like a nature or arcana check for this thing?
For this thing in particular, it's called a grell. I almost called it an axe beak, and my brain was like, no, that's not correct. One sec while this decides to load in. I'm fairly certain it's arcana because it's not a natural creature. which applies to nature.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, okay, I thought correctly. This is a grell. A grell is an aberration, and give me some useful information. Grells resemble a bulbous floating brain with wide, sharp beak. Its 10 long tentacles are made of hundreds of ring-shaped muscles sheathed in tough, fibrous hide. Sharp barbs line the tips of each tentacle and inject paralytic venom, which you already knew. The grell can partially retract the barbs into its tentacles to handle or manipulate objects, giggity. It doesn't want to pierce or tear. The grell has no eyes and floats by means of a sort of levitation. They have keen hearing, however, and their skin is sensitive to vibrations and electrical fields, which is how it could see you all, allowing them to detect the presence of creatures or objects in their immediate vicinity. The creature's ability to manipulate electricity to sense and move also allows it to absorb lightning without harm.
It's a fucking grell. Like I said, poisonous tentacles and
Really good senses.
really good senses.
Chris is gonna kick his
Uses
feet.
electricity to fly.
I hate it.
I actually didn't know it was immune to lightning. That's interesting.
Anyway,
I don't think anybody
valuable
needs
parts for you, Twist, if you want them, or sell them to an alchemist or something.
We're gonna sell the bitch. I don't want it. Just takes the bag out. Just kind of starts like, eh.
All right, I'm gonna start stuffing this grell into the bag of holding.
Stuff. How wide does your bag of holding open out to?
How wide do they open?
It should say.
Uh,
You tell me, Artificer.
sorry. Bag of holding. It's bag of holding.
How about
Chair space cover larger than.
we
May
take it
change
to
or
Devil
fade.
and dump it on his desk and tell him to pay us extra?
2 feet. As a 2 feet diameter.
So you're
It's actually pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big. You know what? I'll say, considering that it's mostly brain, it wouldn't be hard to pack it in there, but your bag's definitely going to be slimy afterwards.
You slimy bag.
Is there a burlap sack laying around here in this obvious warehouse that probably has burlap sacks
Yes.
for storage? Can I put it there first?
Sure.
Do that, and then in the bag of holding.
That's going to make it a little harder to stuff in, but sure. Give me an athletics roll, please. Because, you don't
I will
want to
assist.
Bag of holding. You, the tiny fairy, is going to assist with athletics.
Because I'm murdering the bag so she can get it in easier.
All right. Go ahead and roll for me, Shay. You athletics a little too hard, and the tiny fairy is pushed to the ground as you and this grell are pressed on top of her because she is tiny and probably does not have much strength. But you do get it in eventually, but she ends up with grell brain goo on her all over because she's small.
She already had girl drool on her,
It's
just
true.
like me. So, all right, let's finish exploring this warehouse and get the fuck out of here.
I really wish I didn't pack with the dog toy already.
Yeah, you,
Because it was the perfect fully work there.
you basically feel like a dog toy. You were all chewed up and covered in slobber.
Just,
She probably does squeak too if you.
I'm gonna start crowbarring boxes
Why?
to investigate. Oh no.
Okay. You have a crowbar in your inventory?
Yes, a crowbar is actually my iconic item because I'm an archaeologist.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you crack open one of these Zentarum boxes, and you see that there are several bottles of exotic-looking wine.
Ooh, delicious. That's not what I'm here for.
What are you here for?
I just want to know what would happen. Try to figure out why there was this event or what, like whatever caused these Kenkus and brain monsters to kill all these warehouse workers.
Does anyone remember why that happened?
I mean, there was the gang stuff, but we never confirmed that. We never confirmed they were related.
We're essentially tired to come here, check out the warehouse, see
And
if
there
there's any
was
problems, if there are problems, end said problems.
It was a
Mhm,
criminal
mhm.
organization fighting with another, maybe mafia type mercenary group. And this is the Zentarim's warehouse. The Xanathars are attacking it.
Hmm. That's why
Okay.
you are here.
Well,
You are
because-
free to
because we-
continue rifling through your employer's supplies if you so choose.
Because
Well,
we did confirm there were Xanathar bodies outside. And that's why we were like, well, we better get in there.
yeah. Well,
All right, who's
Any-
good at inspecting?
I'm great at inspection, investigation,
I've got a whole
even.
+2 to
Wonderful.
investigate.
Check
You
the
can
store,
say I'm
please.
an expert.
I'm very beat up. Yes, I will.
We all
investigate
are.
the store. Not intimidate. There we go. 24.
I'm gonna stand around the corner and pull the other two back.
25. Okay, this is not making these numbers very easy. There we go. Okay. No, we're not going to do that. Okay. Huh. Okay. You are able to see that the door, while initially unlocked, when you go to open it, you don't open it all the way because you feel the slightest bit of resistance before you notice that there is a tripwire situated at the top of the door, so that when the door swings inward from the door frame, it pulls on this wire, and there's a little tiny bell situated nearby.
So I quietly I point to it. Colindra is next to me, so I'm like, kind of do the hey, look, it's a thing.
Great, disarm it.
That's not my expertise.
Mhm.
And I take a step back.
I can try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, again, we really need to work on our team dynamic.
Well, none of us are the sneak thiefy type, so it's kind of hard to hope somebody can.
I vote Rose learns how to use thieves' tools.
The fighter, yes, perfect.
I have these tools and proficient with them.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're good.
Wonderful. I grab Begonia and pull her out of the way.
I get pulled out of the way.
Pull her more out of the way, around the corner.
I'm more out of the way and around the corner.
There we go.
So, thieves tool check.
If you are attempting to disarm it, yes.
Let's not do the roll. I'll just roll sleight of hand then. Modify 20.
Okay. You take your thieves tool and you fly up to it because it's much easier for you as a flying creature. You just kind of like lift this tripwire off of the thing connecting it to the bell. You see it fall away uselessly, and now the door is free to be opened. When you open the door, you end up seeing that it contains an office suite with a dead man to your immediate left. There is a light illuminating the space, but it's mostly desks, chairs, bare shelves covered in dust and draped in cobwebs. There are rats that are skittering about, but it largely looks like this portion of the warehouse was unused.
It's a body.
I'll check the body.
And for the sake of it, this is a window. Whoops, I'm on dynamic lighting. Excuse me. That is
Window?
not a door. It's a window. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense for that to be a door. I don't know why they put
Yeet.
it there.
No.
And she falls to her death because she doesn't have enough health to survive.
But I'll check the body before we move on.
It's a dead body.
Anything useful? I guess. Not useful.
Give me an investigation roll. Hey, it's raining again.
2.
Two.
Kick it.
You search the body and you find he has nothing stuffed up his nose. You don't find anything of interest on him.
Another door.
Another door.
Experts, do your thing.
Another day, another nickel.
I investigate the door.
Does Twist have investigate?
Twist does +5.
I have
So
a
why
plus.
don't you just check for traps then, Twist, so we're not tagging out multiple times, since you can also disable traps you find.
Checking for a trap.
You are confident there are no traps here.
Opening the door.
When you open the door, the tripwire that is in the same spot as the last one you checked goes off, and it makes a very loud ringing sound. But the door is now open.
Sons of bitches.
Boy, if anybody
I
was
missed
here, they would have been alerted to your presence so fast. Hey, there's a dead body.
So many dead people. Holy
So
shit.
many dead people. It's like the Xanathar Guild attacked these guys.
So now I count
Yes.
7. I want to investigate the desks. This is
Yeah, please investigate.
both desks are being investigated. A button. There you are. Boop. That's not great. 13.
You find
bad.
some half-eaten food, a place where some rats were making a little nest. You also do find a single origami swan tucked away in a drawer.
I'm gonna put that in my pouch. I got a pouch. I'm gonna put it in it.
Okay.
I'm going to tell my party that's what I'm doing.
Sure, we can look that over later.
I was going to give it unperturbed back to our employer in case it's a message of importance. I don't want to be snooping.
2 more doors.
And I searched store where the tripwire was. The last 2 doors were.
Absolutely. Roll with advantage.
Advantage.
You should just always have it on so you don't have to toggle.
13.
13. You didn't roll with advantage. Wait, why
2d20, keep highest.
would you do it like that? Why would
I'm using the D&D Beyond quick link thing to make it easier for like the multi-classing stuff. Because roll 20 doesn't like that.
Character Mancer's not bad at multi-classing, but okay.
I mean,
No, it doesn't separate things like my spells at all, so.
I gotcha.
Oh, but I mean that has nothing to do with rolling the skills at advantage. Anyways, anyhoodle, you're able to find it because you do know what you're looking for, and with a quick disable, that opens up to another small office. Dust, cobwebs, rats, all of that good stuff.
I will once again investigate the desk and the nightstand this time.
Hope that's the last. This is the last one, Twist.
Nothing of value really found in here. This place, again, looks
That's
largely abandoned.
I'm
last
gonna
door?
knock on the opposite. Oh yeah,
Oh.
there is another door there. I
What
thought
were
it
you
was
doing?
a double door to the thing. I was gonna knock on the wall towards that room, but then I realized there's a door on the other side.
There
So
is a
that
door.
Oh
would
yeah.
it would be hollow.
It would sound like there's more.
Well,
Door.
let's miss that door in the same way.
There you
Yay!
go, Nat 20. Yeah, it's not hard to take this one off. And look, there's another dead body.
8 dead bodies I've counted. In case we're keeping tabs. I will investigate the desk again. That's an 11. Holy crap, I suck.
Still a lot of dust and cobwebs and rat livings. It looks like that's really it up here.
Is that a pot of
Right.
ink? Is it dried out?
Sorry?
The pot. Well, I was looking at the fixtures on the map. Is that a pot of ink on the top? Is it dried out?
Probably not.
Do
Okay.
any of you have spells to detect any magic?
I'm all magicked out.
I can detect poison and diseases, but that's really it.
I wouldn't be able to otherwise. Anyway.
You need a spell slot to do a ritual, even if you're just casting it as a ritual, right?
Unless
No.
you have ritual caster.
If you're a ritual caster, you don't use a spell slot. It just takes 10 minutes.
Oh, cool. Didn't put any of the warlock stuff in here.
Oh no.
I did not prepare my spell spell at all.
I am gonna head downstairs.
Rose heads downstairs.
I will follow.
Is anybody staying upstairs?
Nope. Bump.
Just stay right there. You don't need to move. Or
Sure.
those rats that aren't actually here.
I would hope not.
Rose. Deselect. Rose said they were first. Gonia said they were next. Landria. And Twist. As you guys are coming down the stairs, there's a very sudden. Hello there. Is anybody out there still alive? Hello?
No.
Better
Where
not
is
be
that?
another one of those
Let's get
fucking
upstairs.
Kenku.
I assume
Hello?
that is from this door.
It is, in fact, from that door that mysteriously disappeared from where it used to be. in
All right.
Dynamic Land.
Yep. Hang on.
Immediately
Twist.
draws weapon. It could be a trap.
It could be.
There were those bird things were screeching like help, we need help while they were trying to kill everybody.
That's a good point. I'm gonna
Help!
have my sword out.
Help! I need help! Please!
Yeah. Kill whoever's in it.
I'm a
Can you say
shoot a
Apple pie, mongoose, milkshake.
but backwards.
I've heard weirder safe words, but apple pie, mongoose, milkshakes.
That
I
wasn't
think
your
they're
voice. I
person.
think we're good.
And let's check the door real quick for any traps.
You are confident the door is not trapped.
Let's try to open the door.
When you open the door, a broom from the darkness swings out at you. And he says, "You'll not take me alive, fiend!" And he misses badly. You see a beautiful man bearing a broom swinging desperately at Twist. His hands are bound at the wrists, but he somehow managed to keep this broom intact, and he's just swinging it, and he says, "I won't be kept a prisoner. You have to pay to hold me this long."
I am gonna get in front of Twist so she doesn't get smacked with a broom.
Broom
And
bounces off of your chest plate and snaps in half. And he looks and he says, "Oh, well, you don't look like those thugs."
Devil Star Song, do you know him?
Well, I overheard them saying that was their boss.
The thugs?
do you know who put you in this closet?
I can't say that I saw anybody. I was bagged after a rather troublesome party the other night. I was busy gallivanting at the Hawkman Tower, drinking and enjoying myself.
I
I was-
immediately remember who this is.
I had a bag thrown over my head as we were all leaving, and I was thrown into a carriage alongside another man, and they were talking about one of us being important. And clearly I thought it was me, because, I mean, who else would be more important than Floon Blagmar?
Where
So, you are in a Zentarum warehouse.
Oh dear. How dreadful. They didn't even pay for my time.
No, they didn't. And, they just got attacked by the Xanathars.
You see him poke his head out just a little bit, and he sees all the dead bodies, and he goes pale, very, very pale, and he says, "Oh dear. It would seem you are correct."
And then we killed the Delathars. Delathars at our part.
So it would seem. That would
Sorry,
make
I was
you.
recently dead.
That would make you
There was
all my
also-
heroines. I'm so grateful. And he throws himself at Rose.
I do the thing where it's like, I catch them and I just awkwardly look back to everybody else.
He dramatically
wait, aren't you
drapes-
married?
Dramatically drapes himself against her. Oh, I'm so.
I say
grateful.
that. I say, wait, aren't you married?
Floon? No. Floon is a lover of everyone. I am neither married nor spoken for. If you're willing to pay for my time for longer than a day, then, well, I could call you mommy.
I say I'm quite alright. Thank you very much. Then I think about it for a second, and then I blush, and then I'm like, no, I'm way too young for that.
Certainly your loss.
Well, I don't want to take you back to, the Zents, so... Do you have a place you're staying? I'll ask as I throw him over my shoulder.
And he just gets fireman thrown over your shoulder, and he's just like, "Ooh, so rough. I like it." He says, "We'll keep the ropes on, of course, yes?"
Oh, I can't... I mean, if you want.
Wonderful. I currently don't have anywhere in particular that I stay. Usually my clientele pays to put me somewhere for a time being. They don't want their mistresses or husbands finding out about it.
Hmm.
I could stay at the Yawning Portal.
No, you can't stay there. It's
No.
condemned. It's haunted.
The Yawning Portal is haunted.
It's haunted.
I mean,
What?
probably,
Can-
but
He can stay there if he wants. Just know that, the Zentarum fellow is in one of the rooms there.
The Zentarum Fellow.
Yeah,
the boss guy.
Oh, Devil Star Song. Well, I suppose I have a name to give when I report this incident to the guard.
Absolutely don't
Devil
do that.
Star Song. I will have him arrested and hung immediately.
I
Rose,
will.
how about we just leave this guy in the closet?
I haven't been in the
Oh,
closet
hey.
for many a year, thank you.
Hang on.
Yeah, I was
Bagoni,
thinking that
that's
too,
his
like-
decision. Oh, wait. Wait, I get it.
I will
You-
carry. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say you will not cause problems for our employer, at least not until after we get paid for our job.
Wait, so you're Zentarum?
No, we
No,
just
we're
took
mercenaries.
all-
Freelance.
Yeah, freelance. That's the word.
Right. Freelance. So am I. I found that guild work pays a lot better. You shouldn't be freelance for very long.
Do you,
A fair point, but
super awkward given the situation. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, now I have to figure out what the name of the Waterdavian Whores and Brothels Association is called.
The Seamstress Guild.
Yeah, the Seamstresses Guild, yeah. The Seamstress and Crones Guild.
Like, I am always down to toss more pressure references everywhere.
Let's see. Feast halls of Waterdeep. As such, prostitution is perfectly legal. Huh. Interesting.
Would you expect anything less?
I mean, no, not really, but I was just kind of wondering if they have an actual guild affiliation, because a lot of these places have stupid guild affiliation names. Prostitution, or the soft trade, as is sometimes called at the genteel company, holds no stigma in Waterdeep. Ever practical Waterdavians have two views that contribute to an overall acceptance of the soft trade. Yeah, sex work is legit work. Respect. A respect for making money, however it is done, in considering the seeking of pleasure as a virtue rather than a vice. As such, prostitution is perfectly legal. No attempts to establish a former guild for soft traders has not yet come to fruition. Ah, well, there you go. That's the answer I was looking for. So there is no real guild for it.
I mean, you're the DM, so
Yes, but I mean, there's no formal guild for it.
Where's your pimp?
An Arcanator or an Arcanatrix is someone who employs magical talents in their profession.
Ooh.
Body servant,
that's
concubine, courtesan.
that's what Avantis was.
The opposite of Tormentor, Tormentrix, Dolator, Dolatrix are professions of submissives. Oh, neat. Didn't know that. Escort, father, pander term with connotations of roughness, traditionally purview of rough. That's boring. Festless, festlad, soft trader who works as a performer in a feast hall. Alrighty. Anyways, yeah, he just says, I have a place where I can bed down for a little while. You don't need to worry about me. You all look a little rough for wears. So, I mean, if you ever find yourself in the need of a bit of arm candy, seek out Floon Blagmar.
All right. Is the place nearby? Because I still want to make sure you get home safe, considering that you were targeted.
He takes a moment and looks around the bloody warehouse. He says, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where in the nine hells I am at the moment.
All right, well,
Good
we'll
point.
escort you out of here. We'll get you where you need to go, and when we return to report this to our employer, I'm not going to mention you. And
Well, that's good. I hope you don't mention the other lad that they took either.
You know what happened to him?
Those violent ruffians took him. He wasn't shoved in the closet like I was. They thought I was someone important. Which, I mean, of course I am. I'm Floon Blagmar.
Can you take a few minutes and ID some corpses?
He takes a moment and looks and he says, That's a Zentarum. That's a bird person.
We should search their bodies first before we go.
All right. While you all do that, I'm going to just chat with our friend here and see what we can get. This other person, were you able to get a look at him?
As a matter of fact, I was. We were in here for a little while, but they grabbed him for questioning, and he was unfortunately outside when the attack happened. The closet was a bit dark, but I offered to relieve his stress with a little 7 minutes of heaven, but he didn't seem interested. I was able to see him briefly when the lights flooded in. He strangely looked just a bit like me. I could understand why they ended up grabbing both of us, making the mistake that he was me, Floon Blagmar, of course. But he looked like me, looked a bit taller, a little more strong-jawed, His hair was long like mine. He seemed much more capable. If they were hoping to have fun with him, they were going to have a rough time of it. I could tell you that.
What about, I don't suppose you happen to get their name?
No, we were both gagged, sadly. I was able to wiggle out of mine, experience as it was. I could tell you his arms were amazingly thick, though. And such a strong chest.
Just
I held against him for comfort of my own fears.
Have you ever thought about writing a romance novel?
I often consult my good friend about writing, and he says that I should stick to what I do best, and he'll stick to what he does best.
Who's your friend?
Brother?
Volvam Katarm.
Well,
A very generous lover.
you know, Volo tends to write nonfiction.
Not true at all. He's actually very good at fiction. His knowledge is encyclopedic. Many people consider him a scholarly legend.
Well, I would say,
I would
Based-
recommend. Sorry, go on.
I was just saying, based off of the way you speak, you should dabble. You should definitely dabble in the writing of the. I don't know, the romantic variety of fiction.
Perhaps. Maybe. Maybe I could have Volo help me publish something.
Sure, give it a shot.
Once he's not dead, of course. He was killed just recently. I
He'll be
heard they were
back.
going to revive him.
I would appreciate that you keep us out of any reports that you make to any of the guards, so that doesn't get drawn back to our employer, and they don't start sending people after us.
Ah, yes, of course. We never saw each other. Wink.
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 You don't say wink. You just wink.
Double wink. That's a blink.
Rose kind of has to say wink now because she has the one eye, not the two eyes.
Wouldn't that still be a
That's true.
blink?
They're both the same for me.
Exactly. Well, when you're ready, please take me home. Or wherever home would be.
Sure.
I'm gonna pass out from blood loss. I have like 4 bolts sticking in me still. Can we just get back to the inn?
Did you guys search the bodies?
I have not seen a
I
single
want to
roll.
search.
Well, because they were talking. How is it going to be rude?
I figured it would happen simultaneously.
So,
Hmm.
I will search these.
It
tree
did. We're just taking
bodies.
turns.
Gotcha.
I roll 3 investigations. Somebody
There are
do all 3 of
9
these.
bodies I counted, and
Go
then
ahead and just
Just
we'll
do a
save
group.
time. Just give
Yes,
me
yeah.
a general roll because y'all are really overemphasizing these common dead mooks to have anything of value.
well,
Um,
Hey,
it's,
even we get like
yeah.
what,
We're still
one-
low
one-
level.
yeah,
a lot
one
has
quarter
value
of-
right now.
half the sale price. That's like 8 gold we could make.
yeah, exactly. I mean, where are you going to hide all this stuff? You just stuffed an entire Grell into the bag of holding. That's probably well overfilled it.
I could carry like 7 axes, maybe.
Yeah, just in your arms through the streets. It makes perfect sense. Let's see.
they have a
here.
backpack.
I mean,
Assuming.
do you though?
Go into battle
Tiny,
axe.
tiny
con.
person backpack. So let's. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, her backpack is in her bag of holding, which is now covered in goo.
Yep. Good
Which
luck
is still in
getting
the
it.
sack. Yeah.
All right. So for the Kenku, roll Calendria. Roll me 3d12. 8, 6, and 7. There is a basic dagger. Be careful, it's sharp. There is also a colorful kite. This kite designs emulates a colorful flying bird. And then And there is also a bag of shiny baubles and knickknacks.
As bird.
Because bird.
Hmm.
You also have their short bows and daggers. But that is the interesting things you find on them.
I would like to take the gazers with us so we can sell those off at the same time as the Grell.
Did the gazers not like disappear into dust?
Why would they?
Oh no, I figured they were not of this like
They're
realm or
aberrations.
They're not of this
Aberrations.
world. They are of this plane? Question mark.
Mhm. At least 2 of the Kenkus had short swords, by the way.
Sure.
Well, we could take the weapons, or we could take the weird eye things. Probably be easier to carry the weird eye thing. Just stuff them in our bags, I guess. I don't know. Probably be worth more. This dagger's only gonna get you maybe a gold, or maybe like a silver.
True, wouldn't be worth much.
You know what? Screw it. If you guys want anything, go for it. I'm good. Unless the
Pick up-
baubles can be used for like spell, ritual, casting, whatever. But
We probably could, but I don't need it. I've got a thing. She like hooks her thumb under a little holy symbol clipped to her belt.
I'll probably grab one of the. I'll probably grab one of the short swords, tuck that away, and I will throw the small little gazers into the bag, and I'm going to carry those.
Okie dokie. Anything else?
No, I think we're fine.
Get this man home and report what happened.
Alrighty. Oh, I don't think I showed you the picture. Here. Floon.
what a lovely guy.
Yep.
He gets a +2 on his melee attacks.
That's all Floon Blagmar. It's just a commoner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so common. Very
Common.
exotic.
Alright, so you all are back onto the streets.
Alright, should we hail Rascal? Should we just walk?
Well,
Where are you
there's
taking
the
Floon?
Honorable Knight. I'm asking him where his home is. There's the Honorable Knight there. There's Snail Street. Where's your home?
Oh, wonderful. So I actually live, I live over by the Sahuagin Humboldt. If you're really willing to travel that far, I would appreciate it. That's so nice of you to take me all the way there.
Yeah, I'll hail a taxi for that.
And yeah,
I'll still carry him if he wants, but
you
I'm
will
not gonna walk
definitely
all the way.
princess carry him to the Tabaxi taxi.
I will, no. I'll ask to be... No, I'll stay. I'll just go with everybody. Unless you are, like, giving the signal that you want to go alone, Rose.
well, I'm not Rez.
He said
I said
Rose.
Rose.
I don't care.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, I'll just stay with the group.
Floon
I've done
has
my
enough
share.
hands for everyone. It's fine. And he is probably getting handsy in the back of the taxi with Rose. So many muscles, so many scars. Tell me about each of them.
Rose,
That's
if you
gonna
want
be
me
a
to
long story.
It's all
Rose,
right.
if
It's a
you-
long ride.
Rose, if you
several
ever
gold.
want me to light him on fire, just let me know, please.
I can handle him.
Yes, you
Uh,
can.
So,
I'm gonna fall asleep on Calandria.
Calendria, a fairy has fallen asleep on your head. Just nestled in that hair. All comfy like.
I'm gonna try to pet the tabaxi again.
The tabaxi says, I did not consent to you touching me. Please,
That's
I must
fair.
focus on driving.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He just kind of
you
mumbles.
really
un-
have to ask first.
He just kind of mumbles under his breath. Oh, Taurus, always touching. So rude. Anyhoodle, it's going to take a little bit of time and about 3 gold to get all the way up there. And he probably has them signal off to take him into Tolar's Lane, which is near the Suhagen Humboldt. He says, it's not really my house, but it's a patron who pays for me to stay quite often, so it's a penthouse I can use from time to time, and I'll just have to do a little bit of work to make sure that I can stay for a while longer.
Okay. You be careful and not get kidnapped again.
And you be careful and not get your pretty faces killed. You all look like you're about to catch your death.
That'll make for a good story, probably, I think.
Some of us caught it. It's fine.
So who again?
Bird face,
So who again?
brain monster, beak face,
So
dickhead.
who again?
The hooligan.
So who again? So who again?
Swahagen.
Hagen.
Swagen.
Hagen. Swahagen.
So who again?
Swahagen.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
Swahagen.
Should I be
We're
doing?
going to turn in this quest.
Okay,
Alrighty. So who's paying the tabaxi to get up
I'll
here?
pay the tabaxi. Is
Yes,
it
3
gonna be
gold.
3 gold? Okay.
All right, and then to get to the yachting portal, it's going to be 2 gold because it's not nearly as far.
Okay, I'll pay all 5. And now I have exactly 100 gold.
100 gold exactly.
Oh, I'm going to say that Twist did pick up the rest of Pip again.
Oh, alas, poor
Not
Pip.
gotta leave that where.
Alas, poor Pip. I knew him, Horatio. And so, in the evening time, you all finally limp your way up 3 flights of stairs and back to Davil Starsong. And he kind of looks and he says, Well, that was fast. I'm quite impressed. You all look like you took care of business. I trust business was taken care of.
Just
Yeah.
covered in blood. Most of it's our own.
Nobody makes me
take
bleed my own blood.
I take the
Nobody.
little origami swan out of my pouch and I put it on the desk. I say, I found this. I don't know if it's anything important, but I didn't unfold it. So here you go.
You found it, you say?
Yeah.
Well, consider it a bit of collateral reward. You may keep it. Do you know what it is?
It's a paper doll of a swan.
You're close. It's a paper bird, actually. You write a message into it, and then you fold the parchment, and it will fly to whatever location your message needs to be delivered, so long as it's on the same plane of existence.
Well, could there be a message for you? Don't you want to take a look?
Oh, no, that one's not used yet.
Oh, it's unused. Neat. Okay.
Appreciate it. So, Xanathars. Those are your culprits.
I figured.
I had a bird face, brain, beak bastard.
They killed everybody in the warehouse.
Everyone.
I counted 9 bodies that weren't the bad guys.
He looks to Yager and he says, that weren't the bad guys.
They were kenkus and brain monsters.
That sounds
And
like the
2 cases.
Xanathar's MO.
Hope you don't mind. I plan on selling the brain monsters for parts.
Well, I certainly don't have a use for them. Is that all? You cleaned up the mess and are back here triumphant?
It
More or
seems
less,
like
the bodies are still there. It's going to take time for just us to clean out bodies.
Oh, good thing
But I don't think that's what we were sent there for, so...
It's true. You're a cleanup crew, not a cleanup crew.
Yeah.
somebody might get
consider it
confused, but
cleaned
we
up.
didn't.
I didn't hear Rose.
I'm sorry.
Well, consider it cleaned up.
Wonderful. I suppose that's all then. I believe I promised you a reward.
Very much looking forward to it after today.
He sets down. He sets down a pouch that has 100 gold pouch each, and he says, "Yagra, I do believe I promised them collateral, hazard pay as well." She nods and she says, "You did." He says, "Wonderful." He counts out an additional 15 gold and sets them beside the bags. He says, "Continue to do good work for the Zentarum, and there's a bright future ahead of this for you."
So that's 4 bags.
115 each.
and
100
with
gold
an
each.
additional 15 each.
Okay, got it.
And it's all minted in Electrum.
No! I
It's
throw it
just
down the
gold.
port. God, send it back to Hallister.
Listen, from here you could get pretty good distance.
Kill
I use catapult under
Or-
his chair to send him down the hole too.
our
can't
poor
do that,
homeboy's
he's on
coming. Our poor homeboy's coming back up.
115?
115.
Yes. Yeah, 100 each in the pouches, and then 15 extra for for like extra pay, hazard pay.
Got it. All right. So, I take the payment and give a nod of thanks, and then just, I suppose it's a bit too early to ask if you've dug up any information.
You've only been gone for a few hours.
All right. How shall I get in touch with you again then?
I'll be in
paper
touch
bird.
with you.
All right.
It's like Collinger and
Appreciate it.
Begonia both point at the bird at the same time.
Well, as he said, he'll be in touch with you.
She'll stand then, give another nod. Been a pleasure doing business with you.
It's been a pleasure doing business with the 4 of you. I'll be in touch. And you're all
Yeah,
thrown
well,
off
then.
the balcony.
Yeet!
Finally.
Gonya dies
Ooh.
instantly as one of the bolts pierces her lung.
Twists the
Ah,
arms
'cause she-
out,
'cause
falls
she left
backwards
it
off
in
the
there for
balcony.
hours.
I mean, you pull it out, you start to bleed.
Imagine it would be very painful to have it this whole time. Wait.
What
Finally,
time of
this-
day is it?
It's early evening.
Let's get these cadavers to an alchemist before they start to get a stink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how to clean an instrumental pocket.
I
Buckets of
imagine-
water.
Imagine carefully.
I imagine real hard, I guess.
Really.
You go and you catch the ocean waves.
I mean,
Holy
is it
shit,
painful?
Volotham, how you doing?
You see that Volotham Kadarm is in fact sitting at a nearby table, and he says, "Oh, hello, my friends. I see you are alive and well as well."
I will give you a live.
He would be in the equivalent of like sweatpants and a very easy t-shirt because he is super pale and looks like he had just been resurrected and is therefore needing to rehydrate and get food in his system, which is why
His
he's
dialysis machine is next to him.
yeah, he's got an IV drip in his arm still as he is trying to just get his fluids back up.
Man, you need some protein too. You can't just be drinking.
Oh no! I ordered the biggest raw steak that could be imported from the Underdark. It's fine
You should
Why
cook it.
the Underdark? You know what? Never mind.
because they're fed delicious mushrooms that makes the meat so tender.
You know what? I'll give you that. Underdark mushrooms do have some flavor to them.
It's true.
So,
So
real
I do-
sorry,
I-
big guy, on the whole sending us away and then someone murdering you. That was definitely not part of the agenda.
well, to be fair, I didn't even see who attacked me, so I suppose I can't blame you. And what they say is you ended up catching the culprit, and then he threw himself off a balcony. So I imagine he is like a nice paste at the moment. So it is all good, yeah.
Oh, even better, he jumped into the ethereal sea. He's gone.
Or maybe he's just abiding his time at now. In which case, Volo will always be looking over his shoulder. Thank you for that fear. That being
Don't
said,
worry. I hope if he does show up again, I hope to run into him and give him a.
I hope to run into him
Much
with my
needed.
sword several times.
Repeatedly
Yes.
down 10
Yeah.
flights of stairs.
I intend to have a much needed conversation with him that involves my fists.
Yes, very true. That being said, Volo is in a very awkward predicament given the situation that happened. It turns out being resurrected from the dead is very expensive.
I stole one of your books. Here, you can have it back.
He just kind of looks at Begonia and says, "Wonderful, thank you." And he just leaves that on there and he says, I know I promised to pay you the luxurious spa day, a lot of accoutrements that would be tied to it, but what if Volo were to offer you something far better than expensive pampering and luxury?
What would that be?
He reaches into his like little sweatshirt thing and he takes out a roll of paper. He says, Volo has come into possession of a property not far from here where he was going to research a new book. But given that having experienced death firsthand, I feel though my insights are enough to work on it, and maybe I could stop by once or twice to look around and see how things are once you've settled yourselves in. But this manor has come into my property, and I already have a home. It's very nice. I do not need a second one. So I am instead offering it to you in exchange for what I promised initially. Volo is a man of his word, and a reward is still owed to you.
I just want to ask, you mentioned that the next book you're working on is Volo's Guide to the Plains.
Oh,
This manor that you mentioned
when you
is
die,
in-
you go to your afterlife plane of existence. I suppose that is true. This one was more of a side project. It was not related to the planes, but
Okay.
Volo works on many books at many a time.
Okay. Well, I was just making sure we weren't going to.
There's no gates to the nine hells or
phase
anything. That would
or
be very,
anything. Yeah.
very awkward for you all to end up. That's
I
another adventure several years from now.
appreciate it, Volo. And yes, absolutely. I want to see you again when you're at 100%.
Haha, yes.
Does it come with a copy of your new book? Like, not your new one, the one you put out last night, though.
He
Just
slides
like you
over the
stop right
book
there.
that Begonia handed over and he says, "It certainly does. Congratulations."
Wes takes it. It's probably almost bigger than her because she's a.
It's off of my character sheet. It can be on your character sheet now.
Well, if you need any interviews with other people who have had near-death experiences, Twist and I both fall in that category now after today.
Is the house furnished?
You will have to see for yourself.
Exciting. But Polo, so glad to see you're back.
I am so glad to be back.
Who's taking the deed?
I will.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll give him a hug.
So I am going. I need one that's not written all over, for fuck's sake. I have an actual deed I can give you guys. I need the one that's not written all over. I think it's gonna be this one. Download. Which, people can't just make blank things, and it's annoying. All right, one sec. And out. Skull Deed, Part 1. Oop. Chicow.
Troll Skull Manor.
It's true. It's Trollskull Manor, a very illustrious piece of property within Trollskull Alley. You will find no better place for you all to find yourselves a permanent place of residence.
I get up from the table and I say thank you so much, Volo, and I give a hug like Rose did if he accepts it. And then I yell over to Three Strings and I say, Three Strings, we're having a house party.
He looks
Didn't
up.
agree to that as I sign the deed.
You can't
And
sign
then
it
roll
yet.
up and tuck
He
it.
says,
Yeah.
he says, "Oh, no. You cannot sign it yet. I have to have the notary come through. We all sign together. The notary has not signed it yet, even though this document has the notary's signature. Just ignore that."
Okay.
Yeah, the notary has not signed it yet. He says, I officially hand this over to you tomorrow when the notary can be arranged to come by. And do make note of everything within the deed of ownership so that you are not surprised by anything later on. Ha 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 ha. So, I recommend you go take a look today. Get a good look at what you will be owning from now on. And no givesies backsies. He kind of sticks out his tongue.
Just arc an eyebrow at that.
Has this been enough to get at least a short rest in?
Half body twist looking at that.
It will, yes.
I'm a roll 2 hit dice. Did that roll 3?
I rolled a 6.
No, I mean 3 dice.
Oh, no, it only rolled
No,
1.
it only rolled 1. So, 10, oh. 7. Okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah, y'all are free to take your short rests and do all your good stuff. But at the mention of a house party, Three Strings kind of looks up from his work and he's just like, neat.
Neat.
So what's the plan from here, y'all? Look at that big fat 10.
I wanna sell the stupid aberrations for money.
For money.
For money.
For money.
I like money.
Like
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, Conjure kind of like leans over. It's like, we're definitely gonna need money. I don't think this place is furnished. This is gonna be expensive. A manor is expensive.
Shh, don't.
It's like walking out. Once we're out of earshot, it's like we'll take a look at the place and see if it needs any touch-up. But
I
you
hope
said
so.
it was illustrious, so how bad can it
How
be?
bad can it really?
Have you not read?
How
I was
bad
looking over this
can
while
it
everybody
be?
was. And she like takes it out, Like, here, let me and she pointed. We're responsible for any kind of problems. Okay, rats, you expect it. Undead is on the list.
Look, he said there's no planar portal, so if it's just rats, I'm not worried about it. If it were devils, now that'd be a problem.
Have you not heard of the rats of enormous size? They're massive. The Ruis.
I don't think.
I
those
mean,
really
if this
exist.
place is connected to the Underdark, maybe. But he said it was a place of pampering, so again,
Um,
I'm gonna be
Have-
using
have-
mending a
have-
lot, I'm guessing.
have you read the back? Okay, you know that's pretty mean. I shouldn't ask the person with one eye if they've read over an entire document yet. That's pretty. That's insensitive. I apologize.
I have really bad depth perception.
But reading
And
focus would
while
also take slow to, you know.
While I'm really good at sensing things within 10 feet of me, paper is a little hard to read.
She just has to read it more slowly.
I'm just
One
going to
eye.
turn it over and be like, we're accepting responsibility for any magical conjurations, constructs, or summoned creatures of the prime material plane or any other plane of existence. And all the liability and damages that. You sure there's no. I'm starting to get a portal inside this thing vibe now. Or
He
some
said
kind
there
of.
was no
Kidding.
portal, and it's Volothamp. He
Why?
wouldn't lie.
Why would he lie?
Apparently he lied enough that some dude fucking murdered him 14 times before he hit the ground and took his tongue on the way out.
That was merely a misunderstanding, I promise.
Oh god, Vol.
I'm like a Hugh. You
Hey,
say my
enjoy
name
your
and I
steak.
appear.
dang it, Volo Hugh Thamp.
Full you them. Yep.
Actually,
nailed it.
all that I can kind of understand. But we've got to pay applicable fees to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 15 guilds. Okay, it's like 12, but holy shit, that's a lot.
Ownership is not cheap.
Oh, and it's in Waterdeep. This is like the nice city on the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Oh
you-
god,
you
our
think you'd-
homeowners fees.
You think you'd be paying these fees in Luskin? No, sir.
No, you just killed the guy that owned the house, and now it's yours.
Yep.
See, this is why I just used to live at a shop and just, made jewelry, and that's somebody else worried about all that.
That's why I just lived in a shoe.
Well, let's sell this
Those
Grail
backyard
thing
stuff.
and look this place over before we cry at the homeowners association fee we're going to be paying out the ass for.
God, you think your neighbors are gonna be nice? Oof, they're the worst.
Hey,
Or at
Rand.
least one of them's not.
Hey, Mimi.
If once we sell the goopy guy,
The goopy guy.
there's a nearby wand shop. I would like to see if I could find a wand of healing to give to our paladin. Because supposedly
Paladin?
You have a
Isn't-
paladin?
isn't
It's a
Calendria
paladin.
paladin?
I don't know.
Oh
They've
my
been pretty-
goodness! Wow, we don't even we did. She's a holy witch.
She's a holy witch. There's a fish shop. You want a fish shop?
No,
We don't
I want
expect-
one
Lindred,
shop.
you're a
Explain-
holy witch, right?
Ixnay on the Oli Hey itch way, okay? Some people don't vibe with that here.
You wanna
Well,
get burned at
Some
the stake?
people don't vibe at being a good person.
Yes! There's a whole district of assholes here. What do you mean?
12.
It's
Yo,
not
why-
the docks. That's just a stereotype.
One of my supervisors left a game of Jackbox today because her meeple was a witch. Okay, so
Oof. That
yeah.
sounds.
I look. I
Uh,
would have
I'm sitting
healed.
here
I
with,
would have.
like,
I,
alchemical charts in my background. I'm like, oh, okay.
So
You- you
Alabaster
bet-
Abundance is a gem cutter, so that's not what you're looking for. I'm assuming we're talking and walking while I'm trying to find y'all.
Mm,
Reason.
mhm.
Yeah.
Look, I tried to heal you when that thing carried you off, but my
Read.
hands don't stretch, so
7
I couldn't
stars
get you.
magical supply. That sounds promising.
So,
It's a brewery. No, I'm kidding.
so,
That's an after stop.
on that note, those of us that can heal via magic, keep a healing spell on hand, potentially a ranged one if you want to keep your distance. For those of us that don't, we'll keep healing potions on hand, just as a rule of thumb. Secondly, if you're gonna leave me to take on 7 things at once, make sure you finish up that one thing the rest of you are fighting really fast so you can come help me.
So I think I just wasted your time, Rin, but the only thing there is a staff of healing, and that is a rare item, so it's probably not available, and if it is, it's not in our price
Probably
range.
out of the price range. Okay, but I'm gonna still pull up a couple things because I did find something that was promising, at least for scrolls.
Yeah, so Begonia like apologizes to Rose, and it's like I really thought it would be best if I just took out the laser beam eye monster. I tried to be as quick as possible, and I'm really sorry I left you hanging
It's-
for that window.
It's fine, don't apologize. Let's just try to be more efficient at what we do.
I'll do better next time.
Okay, so there are 2 places you guys can go to sell this stuff. At the Sea Ward is not where I want you guys to be. That's too far. There's one place close by. Slipstone Cross Enchanters. It is in the Trade Ward, so not too far from where you currently are. It will take a little bit of walking, but it is a magic store. At the corner of Slipstone and Nethpranters. So it would be... Oh, you found it. Perfect. Yep, Slipstone and Nethpranters Street. You spot a storefront flanked by green smoking torches. Green flame? In the center of the wrought iron door, you see a glowing arcane rune. Apparently the only sign for the store within.
I make sure my armor is pushing my boobs up nice and good and together before going in, and then walk in.
I really need prestidigitation. Chris is coming in as well.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'm just gonna go in as a bloody mess.
Or not. We're going into someone's store.
That's
Mhm.
fair. I dip into an alley and change into my traveler's gear. I don't know.
Chris, do you want to prestidigitate them too for us?
I don't have prestidigitation. I said I really need it.
Yep.
Oh, you need it.
Yeah.
He came very unprepared for this.
I got
First
mage
I have
hand.
shape water.
So, once you guys pass beyond the threshold of this glyph and the door, you end up seeing that there is a small, frizzy-haired gnome busy tinkering away at some kind of artifact on the counter. She looks up and she says, "Oh, a customer!" And she says, "Ricardo, we have customers!" And a very tall, lanky teenage human steps out and he says, "Welcome to the shop." He just continues sweeping.
Wow, I take it you're the owner?
Ramona Fitzpetal, and this is my apprentice Ricardo. he just goes, "Hey," keep sweeping. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Is
Dromona Fitzpetal.
Oh, it's pedal.
It's the one eye. She can't see what she types. It's fine.
It's fine. Hey,
She can't see what she said.
Begonia got it right. Oh, actually, you didn't get it. You didn't get it right. You were close. Fitzpetal. Petal. What's a
PT, not
what's a pedal? We're not playing Descent into Avernus. They're not street racing.
why not?
Droman Koss Footloose. Nailed it. Nailed it. The Star Wars game was on Fridays. Frost. Jeez. But Dramona Fitzpetal, like a flower petal, not a foot pedal. She says, well, what can I do for you four adventurous-looking ladies?
Well, first of all, that's a lovely name for a lovely girl. And
Oh, flattery gets you everywhere. And she kind of leans closer and she says, everywhere.
If I
Does
ever
it now?
retired from adventuring, I'd want exactly what you have. I am almost envious. You should hang some Nazirs around here.
It's true. Ricardo is a great apprentice. You should hope to have a Ricardo of your own someday.
Well, now that I know that he comes highly recommended, we were wondering, being the adventurous types that we are, if you were interested in obtaining a few fresh reagents.
Fresh reagents? I'm always interested in fresh reagents. What did you bring for me today?
Do you have some kind of towel or something we can set something very slimy down on?
We got a goopy guy here.
Oh, well, that wasn't where I was picturing that phrase going. But, Ricardo,
Well.
fetch the aprons. And he takes his apron off and he walks over and he says, please don't get it too sticky. And he sets it on the counter.
More slimy than sticky.
Oh, well, please don't get
Look,
it too
when you're-
slimy.
I think goopy is the word I would use.
I'd prefer my aprons to not be slimy, goopy, or sticky, thanks.
That's fair.
When you're
Nonsense,
Okay.
he's an intern. He doesn't get to choose what happens. Present the goop.
I give Ricardo a gold.
He kind of looks and he says, wow,
I know the
a week's
struggle.
salary. Thank you.
Chris holds up the bag of holding to Rose to get it out.
wonderful. I'm gonna get it out.
Can we do the, like, everybody grabs onto it and pulls and tumbles to the floor?
Is
No,
everybody
you
grabbing?
everybody
I
pulls
am
it
just
upside
going.
down and
Please,
just slowly.
please let go of me. I can. It's not that heavy.
Are you reaching in to grab the grick? Or grell?
You have a
Excuse me.
grick?
The different
Where did
one.
this come from?
The
Why
grick.
did you have a grick in here?
The grell.
Look, they're
Yes.
It's fine things. It goes in the bag occasionally.
Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fine.
Don't poison yourself. Oh, you poisoned
I
yourself.
freeze in place.
She is immediately paralyzed with her wrist deep in the bag of holding because she touched the poisonous tentacles.
I recite exactly what you just said to Dramona. I'm like, she poisoned herself and is now paralyzed because she touched the poisonous tentacles.
Can we put
Huh.
the Grell in a sack and inside the bag?
Yes, but she
Yeah.
didn't secure it.
Um,
6 seconds later.
Yep, you are no longer paralyzed.
Ow! Alright. And then I pull it out.
So, grell poison, huh?
Yep. I brought the whole grell just in case.
All right. Well, Hyde's gonna fetch you. Well, it's pretty beat up, so not that much.
Rain
You
hide.
haven't.
Ew.
Yeah, Grell hide. Mhm. You haven't really extracted the poison, so that's not gonna fetch much. I mean, aside from in yourself. But you do have pretty intact tentacles here, so I can give you 3 gold for every pair. There's currently 8.
8. So that's
8
I'm
pairs
good
or
with
8
that.
tentacles?
Hmm?
8 pairs
Tentacles.
or 8 tentacles?
8 tentacles, so
tentacles.
4 pairs.
Okay.
All right. How about some Beholderkin as well?
Beholderkin? Y'all don't look like you could take on Beholderkin.
Just the little tiny ones.
Oh, a
think they're
gazer.
Yep.
Well, that's a horse of a different color.
We got 2 of them.
Also,
Set them
can't
down
you
as
grind up the
bodies.
beak of the growl into some type of poultice or something?
I sure can't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Gazer, there we go. It's literally listed under Beholderkin instead of alphabetically. She says, you got all of these eye stalks intact and a whole large eye. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 gold for the eye stalks and 10 gold for the big eye.
We got
Good
2 of
thing y'all
those
didn't
guys.
damage any of these.
60. So 60 and then 24 is. So that's about 84. If I'm doing math right.
I'll round it up to a solid 85 if you like.
84 is a
Hey,
better
how
number
about-
for 4 of us.
That's true. All right. It saves me a gold.
How about
Begonia's
84?
better at math than I am. Can Begonia check the math on that?
I'm going to just trust Calendria.
Okay.
How about 84 and a kiss from a pretty lady?
I mean, sure. That ain't going to cost you nothing.
Awesome. I kiss her.
She seems very
Haggled
pleased
up
with
for that price. God.
she's not gonna fight you on that one.
Everybody smooches in this city. I need to get my people around.
Listen,
here. They
prostitution
don't
is
know
legal
nothing.
here. They're all good.
3 whole organizations for it. It's
So-
fun.
21 gold to each of us. Do you need help moving that?
Oh no, you just go ahead and leave it on Ricardo's apron there. It'll be just fine.
Ricardo gonna be able to handle that? Can Ricardo handle all these tentacles?
I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. He lifts his apron up over his shoulder. He says, I'll be in the back juicing the goo.
No.
Cleanser and Begonias.
He knows what he said. Or does he?
Has he milked a girl before?
No, and I don't want to have to start today, but the life of an intern. He'll be
Fair
fine.
enough.
If he gets paralyzed, he'll shake it off eventually.
Usually in about a minute.
He just
I think.
never rolls the Constitution save and is just perma paralyzed. Oh no.
Poor guy, he's dead.
Show up. I had to get a new intern. The old one's still over there.
The old one hasn't moved since yesterday.
He hasn't moved since yesterday.
Y'all.
And so she says, well, if that's everything, I mean, y'all are welcome to take a look around if you really wanted to.
You know what? I will take a quick look around.
So she ends up showing off a couple of the cabinets that have these items in them. Fully on display are several magic items. There is a shiny looking shield. There is a candle made of deep purple wax. There is a fist that seems to be made of rock that has intricate runes carved all over it. There's a couple of fancy looking bracers on there. There is a dramatic looking cloak. There is a round sphere with a sun emblazoned on it. There is just a regular looking spell book. There is a very disheveled looking wizard hat. There is a rod made of silver set with a blue gem in the center of it. There are a couple of magical instruments. There is a silver latch lock. There is also a tankard with the face of a grumpy looking dwarf carved onto it. There is a mirror with a green sheen to it. And there is also a wand.
Can you tell me about the rod with the gem?
That rod doesn't move.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, that's a really good item.
Tends
It's
to
out of
be.
character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the hat?
Which hat?
The old looking hat.
The old-looking hat. That's what apprentices call a hat of wizardry.
What's it do?
It lets you do wizardry.
Oh, nerd stuff. Cool.
Yeah, nerd shit. I'm an artificer, so I don't do that nerd shit. I make shit.
What about and Conjure like the shield and these bracers?
Well, that's a magic shield, and those are bracers that make you shoot arrows good.
Does the shield have any special property, or it's just like magically
magic.
reinforced?
Magic's pretty special, kid. Do you know
Well,
how to do
yeah.
magic? She kind of looks very far up at Calendria.
Yeah, kinda.
I'd be
Kinda.
so ashamed of it.
Don't be so ashamed of your magical inabilities.
Well, I'm all tapped out on resources other than what I had to sell my soul for.
Oh, you're one of those.
What was it
He does
again?
divine magic.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, most of the clergy sell their souls, it's true.
do the bracers work for crossbows as well as bows, or just bows?
Arrows is a subjective term. Any kind of projectile works in them.
Okay. And
It
how
would be,
about the
it would be kind of a
wand?
wasted thing if it was strictly for archery, as in, like, only out of a item used for archery, like a bow. It'd be silly, wouldn't it?
Does
That
this
would be.
gauntlet, stone gauntlet with the runes on it, have 5 or 6 gemstones embedded in it?
Oh boy, that would be scary, wouldn't it?
What if it could snap
Yeah.
all on its own?
What if they could snap?
Boy, if it could snap, it would probably snap your neck clean off.
And
Yep,
destroy
out of
half the
existence.
living-
Please give me a
half of the
perception.
living-
Nobody
give-
has necks anymore.
Please give me a perception roll.
Why would you snap necks out of existence? You want to snap pants out of existence. They should be illegal. Okay, when I run for mayor of the city, pants are
Um,
off the menu.
When you look at this prosthetic limb, you do in fact see that there are 5 little embedded gem slots, 4 at the knuckle, and then 1 at the center of the upper palm.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
What about that wand? What's it do?
It finds magic.
It finds magic, eh?
Mm-hmm.
What you selling it for?
150 gold.
How about you sell it to me for 135 gold?
Why would I do that?
Because my lovely friend here gave you a nice smooch.
Well, that was part of our previous deal, and I would give her a discount because she gave me a smooch.
Exactly. You didn't even throw. Do none of you know how to haggle? You should have thrown the kiss in to lower it. Watch. How much for the shield? How much for the shield?
The shield is normally 500. For you, 450.
Oh, and I
Got
can get a
that smooch.
15-cent discount.
Oh,
Or
it's
15
15
gold.
gold, so no. And again, she gave me the smooch, not you. I don't even know you.
Oh,
I was gonna fly up to Kunojo and just grab the arm, like, look at her flex too.
I begrudgingly give her the 150 gold.
And she hands you a wand of magic detection.
Boy, howdy. It's going to be fun when you're sleeping on that wand of magic detection because you can't afford a bed in our new place.
When you hold up that wand, it goes, shit, it hears magic!
So what does this gauntlet do?
It's not a gauntlet, it's a whole arm.
Wait, does it work if I already have 2 arms? Can
No.
I attach it to my shoulder?
No, it's a.
You'd have to
It's
lose
a
the
rep-
arm. And
We would
then-
have to remove your arm so you could attach that arm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That seems extreme.
It is.
Well, I haven't.
Only for the
I haven't-
most extreme of magic users.
I haven't really lost an arm, just an eye.
Would you like a prosthetic eye?
Would it be able to embed gemstones in it?
Probably.
Would it be able to see like a normal eye?
Probably.
Did it see
Oh,
more
heck
than a normal
yeah.
eye?
How much are you willing to pay for it?
Would it be more than meets the eye?
I am open for commissions if you are interested in such a thing. There is an ability that can be put into a gem eye that we can embed into your eye. I learned this from a faraway place where a princess had magically magicked away both of her eyes and replaced them with gemstones.
Sounds
Oh,
equally
that sounds like
horrifying
some-
and intriguing.
Yeah, wild magic is a
Uh-huh.
bitch.
Yes, it is, especially considering both those times were the most inopportune times to lose an eye.
Oh, I love
Not only
references.
that, but we rolled on like over 300s, like 300 some odd. You got
Two
the same
ruby
thing
eye.
twice.
My wild magic sorceress lost both of her eyes to wild magic surges within like 2 episodes,
Oh goodness.
and she replaced them with arcane eye.
Beautiful ruby eyes. But,
She became a fucking Sableye, and it was great.
Yeah.
Sableye is such an awesome Pokemon.
And she was an awesome wild magic sorceress.
Hell yes, she was. Like, look, like the 99% of the time, those magic surges went in our favor. So I'm pretty sure she was okay with losing her eye as like 2 of the worst possible outcomes.
No
She was-
frequent flump summoning.
She was probably a brat sub too, so that's like the closest you would get to seeing that happen.
Yeah, I just remember you going like, I can't see. I'm not doing anything. You just like fell over. It's like, all right, let's fix this.
She couldn't see. What would you have her do?
Then talk shit, cast a spell, and poof, there went the other.
Well, in Final Fantasy, you can cast spells with no ailment when blinded. It's the silence that gets you.
It's the silence that gets you. Any hoodle. So
Gross.
she is open to taking commissions.
Wow, how much would that cost me?
In addition to the small selection of pre-made items available for purchase, Ramona can also be commissioned to enchant items to order. She can craft any non-potion and non-scroll item on magic item tables A through D of the DMG, as well as any common rarity item or +1 armors or weapons. If you are unsure of what price to charge, we recommend using the Discerning Merchant's Price Guide. Hold on. Let's look that up. As a starting point, available on the DM's Guild.
Well, I would assume the price changes depending on the gemstone, given diamonds are worth a lot more than.
It's true.
A
You provide
garnet.
me with a gemstone, and it would be just an arcane eye enchantment. So the cost of putting that on there as well.
What kind of arcane eye enchantments are there? Because that'd be pretty
Oh
interesting.
no, the spell arcane eye.
That'll be so cool because you can take it out and then roll it under doors and still see stuff. Wow.
Well, it just does the effect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Sure, till someone kicks it away and now you can't see it anymore.
Yeah. It's a 4th level spell, so let me see here. $3. Nope. Good night. I'm not paying $3 for suggested
Wow,
prices.
$3. What's that in Waterdeep gold transfer?
I'm just gonna go to Giants in the Playground where they have this for free. Why would I pay $3 for this? Everybody should support that old ass website, Giants in the Playground.
Hell yeah.
Magic item price checker.
I really do like that idea. So I don't have a gemstone yet, but if I procure one, would you be willing to do me a favor for a favor? And I'm gonna lean closer again and just just kind of like show off my cleavage.
Well, all things considered, I do think that would be something we could work out. A 4th, she doesn't break down the nitty gritty the way I do, but basically a 4th level spell scroll is about 1,000 gold. So you would need to procure the gem and the means for her to cast it, which the easiest way would be just getting a spell scroll or the equivalent of it. If you give her the money, she can acquire the scroll. And then it will also take time, because as an artificer, she can actually make the gem look nice and then put the enchantment on there. So she seems amicable to that idea, and it will reduce the cost pretty substantially, all things considered.
man.
I lean closer and I just whisper, and I look forward to seeing you again.
And I look forward to seeing you come back to do business.
Oh, I'll definitely be coming back.
Ricardo, don't get paralyzed.
There's no
You
answer
take down
from the
payments?
back room.
I think your intern's paralyzed.
He might be dead. I'm gonna have to get another Ricardo.
No, just go
No.
save Ricardo. You said he's the best and indispensable. You gotta stay
I
true
don't-
to your values.
I don't remember saying indispensable.
You gotta stay true to your values.
Another Ricardo.
She is unpaid interns, which means you can just go get another one because they'll also be unpaid.
She says, I
Ricardo's.
keep several Ricardos in cold storage. It's fine. This happens quite a lot.
Oh goodness. I'm
Ricardo's
gonna
are
leave.
just homunculi.
Yeah, definitely just homunculi. She looks from side to side.
You know,
Technically,
My
they could
fr-
be depending on her level.
my friend also has an interesting query. Is there like down payments and you just pay things off over time?
Of course. You all have already come in here and made a purchase, so I have no reason to doubt your authenticity on wanting to acquire these things. So yes, tell me what you're looking for. We can start an order today. I can begin work on it as soon as possible.
What's this store called again?
Conjure like circle with lines that go this way, that way. This a little
Yeah, if you could,
person.
if you could actually read that arcane sigil, then you'd be more impressive than I thought.
Can I read that arcane sigil?
As a matter of fact, you can, because it's basically just a glyph of warding that seems to be very old. It reads Slipstone Cross Enchanter.
Slipstone Cross Enchanter.
I might come back for either put in an order for an enchanted shield like this, or come back for something like it when I can afford it.
Wonderful. Sounds great.
I want to put
Nice.
down 50 gold towards Rose's eye.
50 gold towards Rose's eye. Let's make a note of that as well.
What takes longer in Dungeons and Dragons, shopping or combat?
Shopping.
Shopping with a nice small group, combat with a big one.
Yeah. Alright, all players. Edited and controlled by all players.
I hope this place we're going to go see can make money, not just cause us to spend it. I'd like to get a nicer set of armor. Being picked on by tiny eyeball monsters and angry birds with crossbows is not my ideal of fun.
If it doesn't make us money, we'll make it make us money.
Yeah.
Maybe we could turn it into some kind of seance place. Tap in the spirits. I don't know.
That sounds ridiculous.
And also sell booze at the same time.
Should we go
Oh.
take the booze from the warehouse?
No,
That would be a
from
they
bad
will-
idea.
Yeah, let's steal from the people that just paid us. That won't end up terrible when we wake up, not waking up in an alleyway.
It was already gone when we got there, I promise.
If you wanted it, you had your opportunity. You kind of missed it.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
goofing.
Versus like, you mean like this cask of booze I slipped in the back?
that I've had this whole time.
Oh, are we still there at the shop?
You said you haven't said you left yet.
Ah, I take out the paper bird and say, "Hey, how much would you give me for this?"
Wow,
Are you sure you don't want to hang on to that?
Yeah, that could be very handy.
She says, "Wow, a paper bird? 20 gold."
I'll keep it. Change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm fickle that way. Tee-hee.
Well, I mean, that's a one-time use, and they usually come in boxes of like 4 to 6, so one isn't very valuable.
Well,
Okay.
it's valuable to me.
Well, good. I'm glad you wanted to sell it.
I just wanted to see what it was worth to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much. We do have to check in on a place, but Dramona, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you, and I mean it.
It was wonderful to meet you all as well. Twist, you said 50 gold on the eyes, right?
Yep.
50 gold pieces.
Thank you for the wand. Please check on Ricardo.
50 gold pieces. There you are.
No, no.
I had that meme ready before you asked us to check on Ricardo.
Of course you did.
Yeah. You feel old yet, Frost?
No.
I watched that like a year ago, actually.
Oof, what a
Like,
sad
all of it.
ending. It just ends. Oof. Big oofs.
Just end. It ends if they watch their apocalypse come, and they're all the
They
ending
literally-
scene of them all frozen to death.
They
like
literally die. You know?
Ugh.
what a great ending to a really fun show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
All right,
remember
so
they had like Roid Rage episodes and stuff.
yeah, it didn't age well. So that being said, y'all want to go see Troll Skull Alley now, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's good. I'm glad. Let's move y'all over. I'm gonna steal the ones of you from the yawning portal. That's probably the easiest way to do this. No! I didn't tell you to back out. Gosh, Flabbin and Frugum Frig Floon Blagmar. I ate all my fruit snacks. Wanted one suddenly.
Aw.
I also
love-
blame Frost for this.
Wait, why am I getting blame?
Because you didn't bring the fruit snacks fast enough.
Look, I would have brought fruit snacks. I have like
I thought
When I need
Twisty
sugar,
rolled
I
Do you
have
want to?
flame
Do you want to
roll.
take a quick break while you set the Troll Skull Alley up, and I'll
That
go grab fruit snacks?
that would be wonderful. Why don't we
I can
take a
clean
short?
up for making my dinner too. So
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to teach you how to clean those walks because last time it was a travesty.
okay.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yep.
getting
All right,
called
going
out
on.
on stream.
I didn't mean to do it on stream, but now that you reminded me of it because I saw it there.
He's in your banner. I swear to God, your character falls downstairs tomorrow.
Oof. You when you clean a walk, you one, you don't leave food in it, and two, you grease it and fire it so that it doesn't rust, and neither of those things happened. I was just like, oh, my poor walk.
Very least you don't scrub it. You very gently wipe it on, then you re-grease it so that the seasoning sets and make sure you don't get stick.
Well, and I mean, we do have a wire brush, which I had to very gently scrape all of the burnt shit off of it. So that was where I was at. Hey. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna set up Troll Skull Alley, which is actually set up. I just needed to drag your tokens over, but this is fine.
Okay.
Hey, Hey, can I also have something to drink, please?
I mean, you could.
I could.
Get it?
I
Oh
hope
no!
so.
Is she getting English teacher on you? You could. Am I going to?
She's been engaged for 1 month, and now she suddenly feels like she doesn't have to try and keep me. She's like, "You're already hooked, buddy." All right, I'm gonna go fix that lock.
I'll be here. Very sleepy, but here.
I am returned. Yeah, my Discord's frozen. Doesn't look like I'm frozen on the stream though, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Hello.
Hi. Well. Look, it's a cat. Say something. Go meow.
Meow,
Hey,
it is
Frost.
I, mother. Hello.
Byron.
There you go. Meow.
I have been summoned.
Meow.
The cat. The cat.
Meow.
This cat is your new god. Bow before them.
Oh. That's not how any of this works. Because God is dead. And you're alive.
They're like, as far as you know, I'm in a box.
No, that's Twitter.
Finally, something good out of Florida. A dominatrix group showed up to a Fort Lauderdale City Hall meeting and demanded a taxpayer-funded sex dungeon. Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, yep, I'm fine with that.
I was like, nothing but respect for my mistress.
Yeah, listen, mistresses need work too.
And places to do their work.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Fully
mean,
funded by taxpayers.
I mean,
into it.
they're using our tax money to take care of their mistresses anyway, so we might as well take care of all mistresses.
Ah, fuck, I
Honestly,
saw the map.
let's just
We
be
gotta
direct
deal
about
with
it.
squatters.
Hello, welcome. We return. This map, this tiny map turned to big map. Welcome to Troll Skull Alley. It's so big. Hello, this is it. Volothamp gave you guys directions to where Troll Skull Manor could be located. It is on the middle road. So, not the road you're coming down currently, but this main road that serves as a thoroughfare for the alley will lead to another opening for the what would make Troll Skull Alley. So it's really a little ways to. You'll hang a left and you'll go down, and then you'll see Troll Skull Alley on the corner. Probably should have put you on the other north entrance, but this is fine.
The northeast entrance is
Yeah, the
that
north-
what we're looking at?
The northeast entrance. If you just head down from the northeast entrance, in fact, you just started on the northeast entrance. So coming in from the northeast entrance, which makes this easier instead of trying to explain how you'll find your way there, you see it first before you arrive, because it's a rather large manor that kind of sticks out. And there is a handout. Skull. Handout. Open for business? Question mark. There we go. Okay, so as you come down this road, you get your first sight of the manor Volothamp hands over to you. Here it is in all its glory.
Oh, it's cute.
Mm-hmm. That is a word that has been used to describe it.
In a derelict kind of way.
That is also a word used to describe it.
It's adorable in a ghost hunting TV show on sci-fi kind of way.
That's just the crows in the mist. That has
Listen.
nothing to
If
do
you
with
see
the
it, if you
house.
see a green van parked outside of it, that's normal. Don't even worry about it. Or those
Just the
pesky
new
teenagers.
Phasmophobia DLC map.
Yeah, exactly. So there it is. Y'all are free to approach or look around the area that would serve as your new home.
Guys,
Well-
look, there's third floor bay windows. I get to read books there.
It is in fact a 3-story building, so that is true. Quite true.
Potentially 4 if it has a basement.
Potentially 4 if it has a sex dungeon.
Well,
So did I didn't.
let's see what we've gotten ourselves into.
I'm the file for Waterdeep taxpayers
Rose!
to pay for my sex dungeon.
Please make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, oops. How do I erase that?
Why are you drawing?
I didn't have because I drew a dot on the alley and I
Rose,
forgot
you
to
have
put-
no depth perception. So
Nope.
as you come
I'm
around,
going to
Oh.
what's it called? I'm gonna do my my time magic thing.
are you even aware of something happening?
It's whenever somebody makes a roll, it's a mechanical thing, not a
It's
skill.
Are you-
fine.
Are
It's
you
fine.
aware of the thing happening? How would you rewind it if you weren't aware of it? So what happens when we rewind time?
Says when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can use your reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage and disadvantage. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your... Oh, you know what? It wouldn't
Oh.
really do anything.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't
So
have advantage or disadvantage.
So what we end up seeing is, Rose, as this object crashes out of a window and strikes you in the face, time slows down. The pain of being struck in the face is immediately rewound out of you, and then time resumes, and you get hit in the face for a second time as one of the kids from inside of the building says, "Damn it, I said go long! You didn't go long enough!" And you see there
Ow,
is...
my blind side.
You see that there's a rather portly-looking human child pokes his head out of the shattered window. And he says, "Oops, sorry, lady. Can we have our mug back?"
There's a mug.
That's what hit you in the face.
Is it intact?
It's a wooden.
Is it a
mug.
metal mug?
It's a wooden mug.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad. Yes. Is this the door? I'm gonna open the door.
That is a door. Yeah.
I'm a
Open
coming,
the
I'm a
door.
coming.
This is gonna follow after.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
So
go on the porch and see if it's stable.
That's the little boy who poked his head out of the broken window.
Does he have a little bird?
He has a familiar, and it's an owl bear.
Oh.
Yeah, so he kind of hops down. He says, "Oh, you hit that lady. She looks mad." And there's a tiefling boy standing on the counter, and he says, "I didn't do it. You were supposed to catch it, stupid." And a third child standing on the bar looks at both of them, makes a couple of quick hand gestures, and she says, "Well, Jinx is clumsy. I probably should have thrown it to you." And he hops down, and the girl hops down. And the girl is sporting a little wooden sword on her back. One sec. Jinx. No, I already had Jinx. Yeah, you see this boy. Boop. He has a wooden bow on his back. And this tall, lanky-looking girl with the wooden sword.
I'm gonna guess these are the conditions that made Volo say no givesy backsies. I guess we're orphan parents now.
Uh, hang on. I'm gonna open the door, step through, look them over.
The girl with the sword steps in front of Jinx and kind of holds it out in a threatening manner.
Well, if it isn't a regular little adventuring party.
That's right! We're adventurers! So you gotta pay us, because we killed all the rats in here. And the tiefling holds his hand out.
I
seeing
give
as-
I give the tiefling a real dagger, and I say, "Here, you can keep it."
No, I
Wow,
take
a
the dagger.
knife?
No.
I take it.
Aw.
I take it before she hands it over.
I
Begonia.
was like 5 when I
Begonia!
had my first dagger. What are you talking about? These kids know what they're doing. No one has a bow.
Begonia. Take a closer look.
He says, yeah, it's a real bow. And he shoots Begonia with a wooden arrow.
Ow.
Killed you.
What? Why'd you do that?
I killed you. You have to give me all your gold.
Well, no, you'd have to loot the body.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I killed her, so she has to give me all her gold. That's how it works. Loot the body.
You have to go loot the corpse.
Don't touch me.
Oh, she's a corpse. She has to give me her gold. I killed her.
I break his arrow over my knee.
Begonia.
He looks devastated.
I give him a real bolt.
He gets behind.
No!
I take the
He
bolt.
gets behind the girl again. He says, "I don't like these people. They're mean.
Begonia,
They're weird."
will you just chill for a minute? I hand the broken arrow over to Twist. Can you fix this?
Yeah, I got her. Just gonna hold the ends together and start cast mending.
Whoa! And the portly human goes, "Wow, is that magic?" He kind of saunters over to Twist. I know
Yep.
magic too. This is my familiar. And he holds up the little owl bear. It's stuffed.
What's
That's
his name?
horrible.
His name?
Yeah.
Hold on, because the DM totally forgot that. But it's definitely here. It actually is, and I don't remember what it's named. Hold on.
Dr.
Stand
Hoots.
by.
Oh, are these guys the meta layer? Jeez. of
Dr.
course they
Hoots. Oh, there it is. Fuck, did he not name it? Now it's Dr. Hoots. I thought he named it. It's Dr. Hoots. This is my familiar Dr. Hoots. He has a PhD in cuddling.
Hi,
are.
Dr.
Oh my...
Hoots.
All right, I'm so sorry I broke your arrow. You all are so goddamn adorable.
Yeah, you better be. Next time I kill you, I'm taking all your gold.
Right. So, what are you three doing here?
Are you
They're gonna
kidding?
say
This place
this
is
is a-
awesome. We like hanging out here.
Wait, do you live here?
No. No, this place is abandoned. And haunted.
Ah, I thought we were gonna have that old have to take care of the orphans thing. Good thing you don't live here though. 'Cause
We don't
this
live here,
our
no.
house.
Technically, if they're squatting here, they're still on property. Look, okay, here's the thing.
All of Waterdeep is our home, first of all. We have squatters' rights everywhere.
Water's rights only apply to adults. I'm sorry, Julie.
Oh. Well.
However,
I would rather them be
luckily
here than
the
work
new
in the docks.
luckily the new owners of this place are really cool about letting y'all hang out. So
Really? When do we get to meet them?
hello.
Hi.
About 3 minutes ago.
All three of them kind of look at each other and they're like, oh.
I promise she won't break any more of your arrows or try to give you dangerous implements.
I hope not. Those are magic arrows. They're like 20 gold each. He holds his hand out.
Cost him 20
Which one
gold.
is it? Squidly or Jenks? That's no, you're doing Squidly's voice. Okay.
This is Squidly. Hi, I'm Squidly.
Okay, Damien.
You need to pay me 20 gold for the arrow he broke.
So,
He stuffs the fixed arrow back into the quiver.
Make a charisma roll. Give me a funny joke, and I'll pay you based off of how well you joke.
Oh gosh, you're gonna make me pull this kid's character sheet up again.
He has
says-
to tell me a joke, and I'll pay him based off of his result.
He says, two elves walk into a bar. The dwarf just shrugs and walks under. Then he does a little jig and sticks his hands out.
God damn it.
You don't think I've done the comedy for gold routine before? I got a million of these. He holds his hand back out.
Where's the roll?
Why would I roll for an NPC?
Oh, because I want to use it to determine my payment. Oh no.
Okay, I thought it was really funny, so I'm going to pull out.
I give
knife.
Squidly
Knife.
2 gold. I give Squidly 2 gold and Jenks 1 gold and who was
Stop!
their name?
You stop handing things out and
And
taking
Nat
things
one
away from
gold.
them.
They all
There,
look and they're
I
like,
give away 4 gold, and Jinx gets 2, or Squidly gets 2 because he told the joke.
Squidly looks.
And
He's
I broke
he's
his
like, holy
arrow.
shit! He's like, holy shit! It actually worked.
I thought you said you did this before. Of course it worked.
Going.
They've already tucked the gold away.
Yep.
It said
Alright.
he did it before,
First
not
things
that he was
first,
successful at it.
I'm going to spin around to my own party and be like, okay, hang on. And then turn back to the rest of them. Make sure nobody sees those. You don't want someone going after you for those. Secondly, what are your names?
I'm Squidly. I'm Jinx. And this is Nat. And they both gesture. And she strikes a heroic pose.
Very nice.
She
Is she
doesn't
the
talk
main
much.
character?
No, but she is the one who actually stepped in front to protect you. When
Yeah, she's the knight.
Silent protagonist, got it.
She's got the sword.
are any of you in charge?
Nat likes to think she is, but she doesn't talk, so...
Well, she definitely seems like the most responsible.
Nat just nods.
Alright. Well, I'm Rose. This is Twist. This is Begonia. And that's Calendria.
I'm the least
And-
responsible.
We can tell.
That's
You gave
great.
me a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Pip's alive again. Pip chirps.
So, here's the thing. We're going to fix this place up. As I look around.
Wow, that's gonna take a long time.
How about you
Yep.
guys help us? And I kind of look at them like, hey?
That sounds like work.
Well, yes, it is work. We got to fix the place up.
I'm gonna look to them and I'm gonna say, yes, we're gonna fix the place up, and you three, I'm assuming you live on the streets.
We live wherever the wind takes us.
The streets.
Right. I've been there too. So, every good adventurer needs a good place to stay. So, whether or not you help us is up to you, but there's definitely reward in it, including, I'll hold up the dagger that Begonia tried giving away.
Whoa, I get a
Learning
knife too?
how- Well, you get to learn how to use these. And once you learn how, then yeah, maybe you'll earn the real thing.
And I look at Jinx. I'm like, what are you, an apprentice wizard, a sorcerer? Are you looking to bond with a patron? What you got going on?
I'm a wizard. He holds up the stick that should be a wand.
I don't know anything about that book stuff. Sorry. I woulda helped you do some of that learning, but I don't know.
Oh.
I pick up a broken chair and throw it in the fireplace, and then I cast firebolt at it.
That is a very long distance for you
Why?
to throw. Would you like to make a roll for me?
No, that's not okay.
You're you're over here talking with people.
Well, I walk over to a broken chair, I pick it up, and I throw it in the fireplace, and then I cast firebolt at it.
Shatters in there, and then it catches fire.
And now it's a
very-
little warmer.
Very quickly, you see that the fireplace is not working, and all of the
Oh.
smoke is starting to fill the room.
Okay.
Dang
I
it.
extinguish
Take out
that
my-
with my flask or my water skin.
Okay, good correction, because that would have been really bad.
Yeah,
Well,
no
My flask
complaints
is full
here
of
yet.
alcohol.
More smoke starts to fill the room as they douse out the fire.
I open the bay windows. Hey guys, I got some stuff to take care of. I start opening windows.
Begonia desperately tries to open several of these broken, rusted windows, and one of them actually opens. And
I have grease. I cast grease on the rusted window.
Will you stop being so impulsive?
still quite broken. Anyways,
Okay.
Now
Sorry.
there's grease everywhere.
I'm derailing. I'm sorry. I was having fun.
No, you were. I'm not telling you not
It's
to.
okay.
I'm just playing into it. You cast a spell, there's grease everywhere around those windows now.
There is. We
There's
can
now
draw a
gre-
puddle of
There's
grease.
now
if we
grease
want.
making all of the windows obscured and hard to see through. Anyways,
Anyways. Alright, so there's the offer. And assuming you have no one to look out after you, I will do so as best I can. And I tap the eye patch.
Jinx taps his eye patch. Samesies. Huddle. And they huddle. And they whisper. And you see Jinx's head poke up for a second as they whisper. Squidly's head pokes up afterwards shortly as they whisper. Nat looks up from the huddle as they whisper. And they go, fine, but Orphan Guild rates is 5 gold a week.
We'll see.
no.
Two.
No.
Tell you what. Flip a
You-
coin.
You get 3%
Tell you what.
of our commission.
Heads, you
I'll
get
tell
the
you-
5 gold. Tails will come up with a counter offer.
No, or how about this? I'm gonna not leave gambling in the hands of children, including my own party.
Hey,
It's
this-
from the
we-
mage
we-
hand
we-
the coin, so it wasn't gonna land. But
Look, we are negotiating pay rates with skilled adventurers. Okay.
I wouldn't.
and how are we supposed to seal the deal? They aren't. Or what are we supposed to give them booze?
Oh,
Hey,
man, are we gonna
I-
get booze?
No.
I haven't had
No.
booze before.
No,
It's
we're
gross.
Gonna give
Don't
them,
have it.
we're gonna give them. We're gonna give them full meals. We're gonna give them a place to stay, and potentially more training.
Yeah, teach you how to use actual magic.
Yeah,
Full
we've got some
real.
magic users here.
That one says she doesn't know how to actually do magic.
Oh, her magic is all internal. It's she was born magical.
It seemed,
Yeah,
it
so
seemed weird and
I'm-
unreliable.
I'm a sorcerer and a warlock. You want to meet my patron? They may want to bind a pact with you. That'd be weird, though.
No.
Not
no,
really. Your magic was
no.
scary.
It was what?
Uh,
Okay.
I think
You
Twitch
set
would
stuff
be-
on fire and then made a mess in the corner. That's weird.
That was called improvisation.
Oh,
It was
That's-
funnier than your friend's joke. Okay.
I don't think either of those things. I don't think either of those things are true.
Quest just gotta fly over to Jinx and just touch his magic wand and use magical tinkering to make it glow in 5
That-
feet.
Well, that's actually really cool. And he just kind of holds it up and is like, why couldn't you do magic like this?
No, I'm an artificer and a druid. We have different sources of magic.
Huh. Well, I'm a wizard, so
That being said,
We teach you some things.
Twist is a combination of book learning and natural magic, so they'd probably be the best to learn from.
I guess I could multi-class. He did say
It
that
would-
out loud.
I don't know what that means, but
Neither do I. It just felt appropriate.
yeah, it would they know some book magic is what I'm saying. And if that's the stuff you're interested in, then she can give you a boost. And assuming you stick around with us, who knows? Maybe we might even fund your education.
You said something about food?
Yes, food.
Yeah, I give them each one ration. Here, eat this now.
Oh, not rations. I'm gonna cook for them.
Well, they can have the rations now. He was so feisty. He's hungry.
No, you're not spoiling their appetite. I'm getting them something good.
Okay, then get them something good. Dang, I'm just trying to be helpful. Stop trying to up.
Rose, do we even know if like anything in the kitchen works? I mean, if the chimney's blocked up, all the other like venting for the cooking might be too.
Yeah,
I'll
right
cook
there.
outside in a pot if I have to, but this meal is going to be good. I'm not letting.
Fire, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm not letting growing adventurers subsist on rations when they could have a good meal. And I look in the back. I see if there's like any usable pans or anything.
I lean
them
over to
off.
Calindria.
Make an investigation roll, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
I lean over to Calindria and I was like, wow, who knew Rose was such a mom?
Yeah, I know. It's super instinctual for us, and it's weird.
Well,
Right? She was like super hard on the maiden
Shit's
archetype.
all fucked
Now
up.
she has mother archetype. When's she gonna be crone archetype? We got 50 shades of Rose going on here.
Shit is
It's all
all
messed
fucked
up.
up. Please make another dexterity save, please.
Well, you see
Don't fall
life
through the
different.
floor.
You see life different when you're
Gotcha.
looking through rose-tinted eye patches. Okay?
Another mug hits you in the head. And you take
ow! Damn it!
1 point of bludgeoning damage.
We are so
Still
embarrassing
alive.
in front of these teenagers. It's like being a millennial in front of a bunch of Zoomers.
Those are definitely not teenagers.
Oh, they're children. Got it. Okay.
They're
Also, we're
10.
boomers. Okay, cool.
I'm
We're-
not a boomer.
We're the boomers to these Gen Zers.
I'm heading. Okay. What stores have stuff in here? I need to find a general. You know what? I'll just use my traveling gear.
We're gonna need a wagon to get like appliances and furniture here. Like we're gonna need to commission and spend an entire day working on this place, which I'm all for. Like we got beat the fuck up last time we went on an actual adventure and we got gold now. Why don't we just take some time, work on getting the feng shui of this place right, and I don't know, teach these kids how to beat shit up.
Well, most of the time you order something, they'll ship it here if it's like furniture and things.
I'm just gonna find a nice place to set up like a tiny little adventurer's little fire pit to do some cooking because there's no kitchen in here right now.
Question: do kids know where some buckets are and a source of water?
I imagine you'd have to find a well.
Is that can I walk around the property?
Absolutely. It's your property.
I'm going to walk around the outside property. Are there like boundary lines or property lines?
Yeah, it's basically the proximity of the house here.
Is this wagon around the corner here on our property?
No.
God damn it.
Why would you have a whole wagon? You know how much that costs?
Oh no, like 25, 30 gold?
Probably more than you could afford.
Ah, well, I have a detect magic wand.
Yep, it's not magical.
Yes,
However,
it-
as you round the corner, it's like, shit's magical around here.
I didn't cast the spell. I didn't use a charge.
No, you didn't.
Then who told me it was magical?
Your wand
The
is.
wand did.
Oh, it doesn't need to be cast. It just works. Cool.
I mean, it did
Oh.
at that moment.
Okay.
Why
Well,
is your
I'm going
wand
to.
screaming?
I'm going to be like, okay, now I investigate.
I'm gonna be setting up a. Yeah, there we go.
25.
Make a.
You look around and you see that there is stuff around here.
My wand's still making fuck yeah, it's magical
Nope.
noises.
Not anymore. You definitely start a fire. It's getting a little out of control though. It's a very big fire at this point.
Yep, I am putting it out and I'm starting over.
We are just. I look up.
It's been a long day, okay?
It starts to rain.
I get rain in my
I'm
eyes.
just sitting out there in the rain.
Trying to make the fire. It's raining.
So I didn't find anything magical looking around.
Twist, make a dexterity saving throw.
God. Sit through.
You get hit by a wooden flagon. And you take 2 damage.
Where's the fourth?
You get smacked right in the face. A tiny
Where the
little
hell did that
face.
come from?
They each kind of look at each other and they're like, wasn't us.
I'm assuming it wasn't because I was looking at you. Ow!
Said this place was haunted.
Haunted by jerks.
I am going to make.
I'll come back around.
Alright. Hey, can anyone make like a little overhang awning thing for me, please?
You could try setting the fire on the porch.
That sounds
a
like
great
an awful
idea.
idea.
Then the porch would be on fire.
Yeah, it's made of wood.
And I just casted grease in the corner over there.
That. Yeah.
And
I
I
can-
roll a perception.
Absolutely.
If you get the fire hot enough, I can keep it in control.
21.
I need the rain to stop.
It looked like there's a mug moving from the bar counter. And it seems to be
You
kind of
stop.
sizing up
Just
how
poke the
far it
mug.
needs to. And the mug gently sets itself back down.
Okay.
Just yell at the cups.
If you're a ghost, you have to make yourself visible. Come on out.
If you're a ghost, you have to tell us it's the law.
Nothing appears.
This is our place now, so we're gonna be here with you.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
Five.
The stool to your side lifts up and smacks you in the face.
Ow.
4 damage.
Sorry, how much damage?
4. Wow,
Ouch.
the ghost is
My
being a real
heart.
dick today. Nat smacks
Yeah.
Squidly in the back of the head.
Ow. Can't
This
see
isn't.
ghosts.
If
Probably
it's
get
gonna
outside.
be, if it's gonna continue raining, this isn't gonna work. So
Waterdeep isn't known for its 5-minute rains, so
Say, well, while they're out there,
I'm back in soaked.
you see.
Why
what
are you
is it?
throwing stuff around? I do put the fire out.
You see that Twist has a nice bruise on her forehead.
things are haunted here. Look, kids, do you know the place that sells food somewhere around here?
You know a place
I don't-
that you
I don't think
normally
they buy
steal
food.
from?
I mean, there's a really nice dumpster around the corner.
Oh God. All right. You know what? Rations are a step up.
Okay.
I do make sure that fire's out. I do the responsible thing, and I will offer them rations and then say, I promise I'm going to make an amazing meal for you. It is raining outside, and this place is a fire hazard.
Fuck yeah, good enough for me. And Squidly starts gnawing on the hardtack. Nat smacks him in the back of the head again for swearing. Oh, there is a inn technically not far from here. Next street over. It's called the Silent Shield. Stefan!
Hey, Stefan.
Well, if you kids are staying here, I'll stay too.
Please give me one final dexterity saving throw now to Calindria.
Oh no.
I know it's your strong suit. 18.
Yes.
A table flies in your direction, Calindria, but you manage to catch it. And as you catch it, rolling off of it, a wand smacks you harmlessly in the face.
Oh, what the heck is this?
It is a wand of conducting. Thank you, Stefan.
Is anyone? I'm not a big wand fan. Anyone like wands?
I'll collect wands. That's my new thing now. I'm a wand collector.
This
Unless
wand
Twist
has
wants it.
this wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and create orchestral music by waving it around.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
The music can be heard out to a range of 60 feet and ends when you stop waving the wand. The wand regains all expended charges daily at dawn.
You can keep it
very
beyond, yeah.
nice.
You don't want it, Twist?
I'm not much of music fixie.
Calindria, do you want it for your
You're
performance?
Fae. All Fae are music.
I think it'd be better if someone else had it for if I was going to perform and
That's fair.
to make fight music for me.
Hmm.
But you know what? She like claps her hands together. I'm gonna go to this inn and I'm gonna get us all food because I'm sure everybody's hungry for more than just dried out biscuits and some beef jerky. So
Well, that's
I've
fair.
got some granola too.
we got paid today, and I didn't spend any of my money. So I'm gonna go treat us to some nice food for everybody here.
Holy shit, the description of
Thank
this,
you, thank
this
you.
place is awesome. The Silent Shield. It's in/storage. The Silent Shield is named for its secrecy. It offers secure, private storage of items or folk who are trying to hide, including adventurers or their diseased, sick, wounded, or dead companions. In parentheses, corpses are kept on ice. The others are tended carefully by the proprietors.
Oh,
Just stash some dead bodies. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm never
Nope.
gonna know where that mystery meat comes from now.
Oh, you will. Are you all heading there for the night then, as we draw to a close?
I'm not. I'm staying with kids.
You're staying.
yeah.
with the
I
kids.
was gonna look like fully investigate the interior of the building, but that sounds like a next week thing.
That's a next week problem, but we'll put a pin in that to address it next week. All right, so we will leave it at more or less that you guys are going to get food. Food will be brought back before you do the walk around of the upper floors. So, Calendry, you go get food. You bring food back. Everybody's sitting on the floor having a nice meal and occasionally dodging thrown objects at their heads. And with the night drawing to a close, that is where we will stop. That being said, it zoomed me out. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be the end for now. And congratulations, you now own a building.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
Hooray!
Fry a ghost for hitting me in the face several times.
Yep, that ghost hits you in the face. And
No, damn.
and now you have 3 orphans. So, progress?
Look, it's gonna be Rose's replacement for the kobolds from the first game.
Is it?
Kid that
Is
were-
it though? Is it though?
They'll have nice basement accommodations where they're forever. No.
You seem to think that she's not going to keep kobolds the second she finds them.
No, I expect this place to become
Rose.
literally Noah's Ark at some point, because
Mama.
Rose is here.
Mama Rose, it's so
There's gonna be-
adorable.
There's gonna be 4 kobolds. There's gonna be one more child because Rose is gonna be like, I don't believe in odd numbers.
It's bad
And then
luck.
and then there's gonna be like 2 awakened bushes, 2 awakened I don't know, chairs. We're gonna murder somebody to get a second ghost to join the first one here, so they've got company.
Wow, that is really amazingly presumptuous, and I love it. But anyways, yeah, brava, everybody.
I'm reading her Google Doc. It's fine. I see the plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. And a clown doll. Stefan has determined that a clown doll will also be added to the.
We make
That's
sure that,
That could
can
be
we
the
make
ghost
sure that
companion.
Jenks stays as like the meta layer of the game?
I mean, there is no meta layer, but sure.
Okay. He
Um,
said multi-class.
There's definitely a clown doll. Let's see if we have one here. I mean, I could import the one from Curse of Strahd.
His name is Sigjaw. He likes riddles.
Sigjaw. Oof.
Rides around on a unicycle.
That is probably true.
Asks if people want to play fun,
Oh, I
not games, but something else.
I forgot about this fucking doll, though.
This fucking doll.
Oh,
She's from Reign of Winter. Oh, that was a good doll. I remember that doll.
or a Petska.
There's a child in that doll.
No.
Yeah. And then there's the Strahd doll. Still time to play Curse of Strahd, Frost. Look at that Strahd doll.
I'd be down for Curse of Strahd too.
All right. Anyways, that's the game. Thank you all. We'll be back next week because it's not on a Christmas holiday day.